Alright, what's going on, guys? Duffy here, and as you guys can see, I'm just sitting here in my room. I'm going to be talking to you guys about a few things that happened today, and some of the things that I want to just kind of get off my mind. I don't really have a girlfriend to, vent to or anything, so I'm going to make a video instead. Um, but today, I think I might have quit my job, and I'm not quite sure if I have yet or not because I work for my family business or my dad's business. Me and him got into a little bit of a falling out. He said some things, I said some things, stuff like that. We do that a lot, but it always kind of fixes itself or solves itself, you know what I mean? But this time, I kind of came to the conclusion that I'm really unhappy with where I'm working and what I'm doing. I For the longest time I loved it. I was like, oh my god, I love landscaping. I love being outside. I love to work out and stay in shape and get paid to do so. You know what I mean? It's a job that is very demanding on your body because it is manual labor. I don't know if I said this. It's a landscaping job. I feel as though that I need a change, and I need to kind of think about my life and think about my happiness and my overall lifestyle. And I love my father dearly. I do, and he's one of my biggest heroes. I love my dad, and he's always been that way for me. But he was my coach when I played soccer for God knows how long, probably like 5-6 years, and he's always kind of been there for me, and he's always been a boss too. But the thing with being or working for a relative or even a close family member like your parents, it always adds friction. It always adds things that really shouldn't be there. And you really shouldn't, just as they say in sports, you never should play for your parent, or your parent should never coach their son or daughter's team because they're biased, number one. And number two, as the player, as a kid, you lose respect for your parent because you don't see them as your parent. You see them as your coach, and you hate it, and you're thinking, my dad should not be saying those things to me. He's my dad. And the other thing that I want to add into this is that for the past, I'd say, year and a half, I've been doing this job. And I won't say every day because in the wintertime we don't really work that much. Been doing this job full time for about a year and a half now. And I was in school for a while. I quit that because I didn't feel as though I needed it. I wanted to go into this business and hopefully one day run my own business. I don't know if you guys can see this on my arm, but I have poison ivy on my arm. That's why you see like pink stuff, and it's just kind of like calamine lotion. That's all it is. So I just want to clarify that I don't have like AIDS on my arm or anything. Yeah, I quit school because I felt as though I didn't really need it. I was going into a business that I was going to be working with someone who's kind of going to mentor me in this. I really thought that for a very long time, and I haven't really seen that, and that's a problem for me because I wanted to learn. I wanted to have him teach and talk to me and be respectful to me because I am new to this. And I never once said that I was better than him or better at the best at this and blah, blah, blah. I have so much experience. No. I've been the kind of person saying, listen, I'm just starting here. I want to learn. I want to know the stuff that you know. I want you to teach me things hands on. I haven't really gotten that. A few times, yeah, I definitely, been moments where I have learned things by watching what he does, and I feel as though that was very helpful. But this summer, I actually became the kind of mowing person. I had another person working under me, and I would work. I would do the mowing, and I would basically be on a mowing crew, and I was responsible for that. Now, I didn't know that I was responsible for it. He kind of just assumed that I knew that. I didn't know that. So whenever there was a mistake made, I was getting yelled at for it. I'm like, I didn't do that. That wasn't me, and I couldn't understand. I couldn't wrap my head around why I was the one getting yelled at because I didn't know that I was responsible for the entire crew. You know what I mean? I didn't know that until about probably an hour ago. I kind of knew that I was going toward that. I knew that I was getting kind of tested to see if I could handle it, but I didn't know that it was fully that thing. Right then and there when he said you're the mowing guy, you're going to be on the mowing team with another person, another worker of ours, and you're going to mow all these properties, and that's it. I thought he was just giving me an order saying this is what we're going to do. I don't really want to do the mowing anymore. I think you guys can do it. Go do it and see how it works. I didn't know that he was saying you're taking it over, you're going to run it, You're going to make sure everything's good, and you're basically going to be a boss to that other worker. And I didn't know that, bro. I didn't understand that. And so I was very confused, and I couldn't understand why I kept day after day after day getting yelled at for things that other employees did. You know, the mistakes that they made. I just couldn't understand. And I know I sound like a selfish kid and stuff like that, but I just wasn't informed that that was my responsibility. I didn't understand that. So, you know, we're going to try to work it out. I don't know what's going to happen. I like I said, it's sort of, I think I quit my job, but I think in the long run, guys, I should probably quit my job. And the reason I should is because I don't want to lose my father, you know, and I don't want to lose that connection that we've always had, which was very, very strong. This past year has kind of put a tension on our relationship, our father-son relationship, because I look at him not only as a father, I look at him as a boss. I live with him. I mean, this is my parents' home. I live with them. I've been trying for about 2 months now to move out. I just can't. I haven't found the right place yet. Basically, that's what it comes down to. I haven't found the right place, and that was just my shoulder cracking. God damn, that hurt. But I haven't found the right place, and I want to move out. And I thought that if I did move out, it would fix these things, this tension that we have, where we get in an argument. Now, we always argued when I was a kid. We always argued. We always disagreed. But I was a kid, so obviously that makes sense why I would disagree. Because when you're a kid, you think you're better than everyone else. You know what the fuck you're doing, and you're like, yeah, please, you don't know, old man. You don't know anything. Now that I'm mature and I understand how the world works and all these things, I think a lot of the reason why we fight so quickly, you know, we're so quick to point fingers and say mean things toward each other that we really don't mean, is because we spend every waking moment together or near each other. We work with each other for 8 hours a day. We come home, we see each other again here. You know, he's grilling, and I'm right here, and I can hear him talking. He can hear me talking. We're right near each other every waking moment of every single day for a year. Imagine that. Imagine you're a 22-year-old person, right? Say you're in college, okay? And you live in a dorm or something like that. Or even if you're in high school, imagine not having to go to school, but having to sit there and have your father be right next to you and talking to you all day long. Now, you may love your father. You may love your father a lot. I do. I love my dad. He's been, like I said, an inspirational person to me. However, I don't know if you guys can hear. Give me a second. However, when you spend so much time, and this doesn't even have to be a parent thing. It could be literally anyone. If you spend every waking moment together, you're going to end up hating that person. You are going to end up ruining any relationship that you have. And that's why when you date someone and you're in a long-term relationship, you're not supposed to spend every single day together. You're supposed to have your own space, because that creates that kind of mystery, that kind of, what is she doing? You know, what is she thinking? Is she thinking about me? And you wonder, and you want to spend time with her, and you start to miss her, and things like that. And parents are the same way, and relatives are the same way. If you're hanging out with your best friend every single fucking day of your life, you're going to hate that motherfucker. You're going to hate him. You're just going to be like, why? Well, you're so annoying. Every little flaw, everything you say, I just want to punch you in the face. I do. I want to. I want to just... And girlfriend-wise, you can't really punch them in the face. You don't want to do that. You get in jail for that. You just don't even do it. You should never want to punch a woman anyway. They're too beautiful, man. They're too beautiful. With a girlfriend, you're just instantly going to be like, that's it, we're done, and you break up. Over nothing. Over the littlest fight, you will do it, and it's done. It's over. It's over. You break up because of something stupid that she said or something stupid that you said that could have easily been fixed if you didn't spend every fucking moment together. Parents are the same way. That's why high school kids want to get out so bad when they turn 18, because they've spent 18 fucking years living with their parents. That's why college is there. College is a very important time in a kid's life. You spend 2 years to 4 years by yourself with your friends, right? Living on your own, doing all these little things that you do. But then you're like, man, you know, I really miss my mom's home cooking. Man, you know, I miss my dad and his funny jokes. You know, man, you know, I miss his wittiness. I miss all these little things. These little things that you remember from living with them for 18 years, but you hated when you were in high school. You're all of a sudden missing every single, and you're missing them like crazy. You get homesick. You just want to go home. And that's how I was in college. I literally missed them. For the first 2 years of school, I was like, yeah, you know, let's do it. But then I was just like, I miss my hometown, I miss my parents, I miss my family, I miss my dogs, and things that I got annoyed with my senior year of high school. It's crazy that how that works. And right now I'm kind of going through that same situation with my dad. Is that I spend so much time with the man. Every little thing he says pisses me off. It does. I love my dad dearly, and I respect him so much, more than probably anyone other than my mother in this world. But it pisses me off when he talks. It does. I'll be completely honest with you. And it's not because I hate him or anything like that. It's just because we spend so much time together. And there are things that I do that piss him off. And that's why we're so easily able to get in fights. It's insane how quickly we can fight. We could talk about something that we disagree on, and normal parents, they'd be like, okay, agree to disagree, that's fine. But me and him, it's like, boom, something goes off in our head that we just see red, and we just go after each other, saying stupid shit to each other that we don't mean. We love each other, and yet we're saying, like, fuck you, man, screw you, Can't have that, And so what I would recommend to anyone, if you're watching this video and you're going through the same situation I am, or maybe like I said, with a girlfriend or your best friend, maybe you live with your best friend, your roommate, and you're starting to hate everything he does, go home for a little while, okay? Go home for like a day or 2 or 3. Spend some time on your own. Spend some time away from that person. I guarantee you will find it so much easier to just be around that person. For me, like, it's tough because I work with him and that's my job, and I can't really take days off because I don't know, I feel bad when I take any day off, and I haven't had a day off probably since like May, all right? And it was one day. Like, it was one fucking day. Everyone else takes weeks off for vacation and shit. I feel bad whenever I think of taking one sick day. That's insane to me. I don't know. I just have a lot going through my mind, and I wanted to vent to you guys a little bit, and hopefully you guys don't mind. Leave in the comment section below if you guys have any advice for me. I'd love to hear it. I want to, like I said, I want to vlog more on this channel. But this has been going through my head, so I might have quit my job. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we'll work it out. Maybe we'll talk. Maybe we'll, figure everything out. But I just want to make sure that you guys know I love my parents dearly. I'm so grateful that they have allowed me to live in their house while I try to work my life and hopefully move out into my own place, and allow me to, do my thing and enjoy my life, and given me pretty much everything that I have, I love them dearly, but like I said, when you spend so much time together with one person, it ruins a relationship, it ruins a friendship, it ruins that bond. You get so critical with that person. And I think, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll keep you guys updated. Follow me on Twitter if you guys want to. But all the links in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, leave a comment if you have any advice for me. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. If I do end up quitting my job, I might go back to school. I might, find something that I really love to do. Maybe I'll find a new job. I want to find a new job. I really do. I want to work for someone that I don't know. And I think I'll have so much more success, and I'll have such a better relationship with my father and my mother. But I'm really excited for the future. I know I shouldn't be saying that because I might be unemployed in a day or two. I'm really excited for the future. I'm a very positive person, and I want to continue to keep my positive vibes. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and favorite, subscribing, please click that button down below. And as always, guys, Duffy, I'm out. Peace.